let's talk about the Mughal tradition of succession. According to the Hindu succession, it's the eldest son who becomes the next king. But according to the Mughal tradition of succession, which they adopted from the Timurids, the inheritance was of all the sons. And anybody who was capable, that is, need not necessarily be related or be the son of the emperor, could become the next king. So that was the Mughal succession, the law of inheritance. So what do you think, children, whether the Hindu law of succession or the Muslim law of succession is better? There will be conflicting views on both. Now the relations of the Mughals with other rulers. As far as the relations are concerned of the Mughals with the other rulers, basically we will be talking about the Mughal relations with the Rajputs, because the Rajputs were the warrior class of India, and the Rajputs got themselves married, that is, their daughters married into the Mughal family and also took up high positions in the court. So there was a great relationship between certain Rajputs and the Mughal emperors. But there were certain other Rajputs like the Sisodia Rajputs who resisted the Mughal relationship, and then they were defeated and ultimately they were honorably treated and given Watan Jagirs. So the policy of the Mughal emperors was, first of all, if possible, shake hands. If that was not possible, then to defeat but honorably treat them and make them as friends forever. There are exceptions also. It was Aurangzeb who insulted Shivaji when he visited his court. Let's talk about the Mansabdars, the system of Mansabdari that we had at that time. Actually, the Mansabdars were those people, that is the Iranis, the Rajputs, the Marathas, the Indian Muslims, those who got themselves enrolled in the services of the Mughals were termed as Mansabdars. The Mansabdari system was in fact a grading system based on the rank, salary and the military responsibility. It was based on the Zat, the numerical value of the Mansabdar. The higher the Zat, the higher was the position. That is, they would have to keep horses and men ranging from 10 to 10,000. And the salary was given to them as Jagirs, that is, a piece of land from where they could collect revenue. This was a system which was adopted by the Mughals, and the military responsibility, as I said, was to keep cavalry men, that is horses and the men, and as and when required to be given to the Mughal emperor during the time of crisis. In the beginning, the Jagir which was given was carefully monitored, especially during Akbar's reign. And it was not that it could be inherited by the successors. But later on, the Jagirdars started becoming very powerful in the area. They also started giving or inheriting their Jagirs to their children, and thus these Jagirdars, Mansabdars, started posing a threat for the Mughal emperors. But basically, the Mansabdars were those people enrolled in the Mughal army and those who had a rank, that is according to the numerical value, and were given salary accordingly in the terms of Jagir, and the military responsibility was to keep the horses and men ready as and when to be given to the Mughal emperor during the time of internal or external threat.